In the heart of the mist-laden forests stood BriorWood Manor, a grand estate that whispered of old secrets and forgotten tragedies. Its ivy-clad walls and sprawling gardens hid tales of love and loss, but none more haunting than the tale of the Van der Veer family. Generations had lived within the manor's walls, each leaving behind a legacy of sorrow. Yet it was young Eleanor van der Veer who bore the brunt of the family curse. Her mother Lillian had passed away mysteriously when Eleanor was just a child, leaving her to be raised by her father, Alexander, in the eerie confines of BriorWood Manor. As Eleanor grew, so did the whispers of the house's malevolent presence. Servants spoke in hushed tones of apparitions wandering the corridors at night, and strange, unearthly cries echoing from the depths of the forest. But Eleanor paid little heed to their warnings, her youthful curiosity overshadowing any sense of fear. One fateful night, as the moon cast its ghostly glow upon the manor, Eleanor found herself drawn to the forbidden depths of the attic. Ignoring the warning signs plastered across its heavy oak door, she pushed it open, her heart pounding with exhilaration. Within the dimly lit attic, Eleanor stumbled upon a dusty old chest, its hinges rusted with age. With trembling hands, she pried it open, revealing a trophy of forgotten relics and mementos. Amongst the cobweb-covered trinkets, she discovered an ornate locket, its surface adorned with intricate filigree. Intrigued, Eleanor clasped the locket around her neck, unaware of the dark forces she had unleashed. From that moment on, BriorWood Manor seemed to come alive with an otherworldly energy. Shadows danced upon the walls, and eerie whispers filled the air, echoing the lament of souls long departed. As days turned into nights, Eleanor found herself plagued by vivid nightmares and spectral visions. She would awaken to find herself standing at the edge of the forest, her hands stained with mud and blood, memories of her nocturnal wanderings shrouded in darkness. Desperate for answers, Eleanor sought solace in the words of the enigmatic Madame Leclerc, a renowned psychic rumored to possess the gift of sight. In the dimly lit parlor of her ancestral home, Eleanor poured her heart out to the elderly woman, her voice trembling with fear. Madame Leclerc listened intently, her piercing gaze seeming to pierce through Eleanor's very soul. With a solemn nod, she revealed the truth that had long been concealed within the walls of BriorWood Manor. "You are not alone, child," Madame Leclerc whispered, her voice barely a whisper. "The spirits of the past linger here, trapped between the realms of the living and the dead. They yearn for release, their anguished cries echoing through the corridors of time." Trembling, Eleanor begged for guidance, her heart heavy with the weight of her family's curse. In a voice filled with sorrow, Madame Leclerc spoke of a forgotten ritual, one that had the power to banish the malevolent spirits that roamed BriorWood Manor. With newfound determination, Eleanor set out to unravel the mysteries of her family's dark legacy. Guided by the words of Madame Leclerc, she delved into the depths of the manor, uncovering long-forgotten secrets and hidden passageways. As the midnight hour approached, Eleanor stood before the ancient oak tree that loomed over the estate, its twisted branches reaching out like gnarled fingers. With trembling hands, she began the ritual, her voice rising above the eerie silence of the night. As the final incantation fell from her lips, a blinding light engulfed BriorWood Manor, banishing the shadows that had plagued it for generations. With a triumphant cry, Eleanor watched as the spirits of the past faded into the ether, their anguished cries silenced at last. With the curse lifted, BriorWood Manor stood silent and still, its ivy-clad walls bathed in the soft light of dawn. And as Eleanor gazed upon the estate that had been her home for so long, she knew that she had finally found peace, her family's legacy redeemed by her courage and determination. But deep within the depths of the forest, amidst the whispering trees and shadowed glades, a lone figure watched from the shadows, its eyes burning with an otherworldly hunger. For though the curse had been lifted, The darkness that had taken root within BriorWood Manor would never truly be vanquished, lurking in the shadows, waiting for its next victim to claim. And so, the legend of BriorWood Manor lived on, a cautionary tale of the dangers that lurked within the darkness, waiting to ensnare those who dared to tread its haunted halls.